Today, I'm going to tell the story about the time my roommate told me I was fat or I was getting fat. Just buckle up, it's a good one. Before we get into the story, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my YouTube channel. My name is Kola. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutritionist. This is my channel. Visit my website, kobokofitness.com. I have amazing workout programs for every goal you might have. Let me tell you, before I tell you the story, I just need to let you know that I'm feeling very weird about this video. I'm feeling weird about this video because, first of all, I don't know if my sound is even recording, so hopefully it is. But I'm feeling weird because I don't think I'm going to edit this video. I don't think I want to edit this video. I think I'm just going to tell you the story and I'm going to upload it, and that's going to be it. And if you've watched other videos on my channel, you know that I normally don't do that. I have a very talented video editor who I love dearly. And so this is new for me. It's different and it's very scary and it feels weird, but it feels right. It feels good. And I want to tell you about the time my roommate told me I was getting fat, because I think that it's a good story. I think it's a good story, and I think some of you might be able to relate to having this kind of experience where somebody you thought was your friend, okay, I'm being dramatic, but somebody that you like say something very hurtful about your body. So this was my sophomore year of college. So at this time, normally, if for those of you that are not here in the US, sophomore year of college is the second year of university here in the United States. We call it the sophomore year here. Should I say they? We? I don't know. In America, it's the sophomore year of college. And in American university, in the first year is called the freshman year. And I'm taking the time to explain these terms because y'all that don't live, you people don't understand how complicated the American school system is for those of us that weren't born here. It's so confusing, all these words. But freshman year is the first year, and in American colleges, it's normal in the first year of college, the freshman year, to gain 15 pounds. It's the freshman 15. And it's expected that when you go to college, your first year, you gain 15 pounds or more, because there's all this food, all this freedom. You might have a stipend, you're living. Let me tell you something. My first year of college was so amazing. There was this guy. Should I tell you his name? Let's call him Richard. And he would take me to, don't worry, don't get ideas. He was just a friend. At least I thought he was. Maybe he wasn't. Who knows? Whatever. But he would take me to the grocery store. That's how you know a guy is broke. He would take me to the grocery store, specifically Kroger, and I have stories for days about Kroger. He would take me to Kroger, to the frozen food section, and there were these pizza pocket things. I don't know if they still sell them, but those things tasted so delicious. I am going on such a tangent. But anyway, freshman year, you will do stuff like that. You will go to Kroger, you would go to the freezer section, you will buy like really cheap processed foods. Like that pizza pocket thing was just, it was like a carb fat salt bomb. It was so intoxicating. When you eat that stuff, you just feel so good. It was so delicious and salty and fatty and just, You already know I love pizza. So when you make a pizza pocket, it's like a instant, I can have it anytime type of pizza. I was like, oh my God, this is heaven. So Richard would take me to Kroger and we would buy pizza pockets. So it was that kind of stuff that you would eat in your freshman year. And they would always have events where there would be pizzas and ice cream and just all the food you want basically would be available to you in your freshman year. So it was expected that everybody would gain the freshman 15. I think I was one of the few people that didn't gain the freshman 15, and that's a different story for another day. Maybe I'll tell you how that happened, whatever. But I didn't gain the freshman 15. Just to give you a hint about why I didn't gain the freshman 15, it was because I was broke. I was broke. Your girl was too broke. Maybe that's why I used to go to Kroger with Richard to get pizza pockets, but whatever. But he, sophomore year though, I think I adjusted to the system a little bit. I had become more comfortable in the American culture. I had become a little bit more at ease with being here. And so I think I started eating more. I don't know. I can't really point a finger at what was going on, but I started gaining weight. And I didn't notice that I was gaining weight because I was not really a person that was very self-aware of my physical body. Let me be real. I was not a person that was self-aware, period. Okay? I was not a self-aware person. And so I just didn't notice that I was gaining weight. It wasn't on my mind. Like I said, I was broke. I was just trying to survive. Okay? I was just trying to survive. I was just trying to get good grades. I was just trying to understand what the heck is this yoga thing that my humanities teacher is trying to get me to do. Is it like some juju stuff? Like, what is this? Like, there was so much new stuff that I just wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't concerned about my appearance very much. And so I didn't notice. I was just living my life, trying to survive, happy that I made it to my second year. I hope this thing is recording. I don't know. Is it? If it's not recording, well, whatever. But, so I didn't notice until one day I was in my room, which I shared with my roommate. And this is another thing that makes this video a bit weird for me to make, is that some of the people I'm talking about in this video, I think they might be able to self-identify. They might know that it's them that I'm talking about. But also, I feel like I'm not saying anything bad about them. And I still love these people. And I have no beef with them. I dearly love everybody I mention in this video. So there's no bad blood, there's no beef. In fact, I think they might find it funny because they're gonna know that, yeah, this really did happen. But anyways, I was in my dorm room with my roommate, and oh my god, I've given away so much detail. It might be so easy to tell who this person is, but whatever. I was in my dorm room with my roommate, and she was like, I was getting dressed for class. And I had laid out my clothes on the bed. I was going to wear a top and a pair of jeans. Casual. Like I said, not concerned about my environment. Not concerned about my appearance. And so I was trying to get into my jeans and I couldn't. You know the jump you do when you're trying to like fit into your jeans and the jeans aren't budging and you're like, what is going on? The shrink in the dryer? It didn't cross my mind that, girl, maybe your thighs just got a little thick. I was like, struggling. And here's how little self-awareness I had. I didn't even really notice that I was struggling with my jeans. I'm trying to get to class and I'm trying to get these jeans on. And I wasn't thinking, I'm getting fat. That's why I can't fit into my jeans. I was just like, I'm just trying to get my jeans on. And my roommate, she turned around, she looked at me and she literally said, oh my God, thank God you're finally gaining weight like the rest of us. And I was just like, I am. Oh my God, I am. And it was just this realization that, wow, I really am gaining weight. And obviously this is the point where a lot of emotions would come up for anybody that gets told something like that, I would assume. I guess most people would feel some emotions about being told something like that. Maybe some people won't, but I'm an emotional person, not gonna lie. And I was like, oh my God, I really am gaining weight. And now, I should have started this off by saying that I'm not telling this story to make myself an example of how to handle conflict. I'm not making this video to tell you what to do. I'm not making this video to say, oh, this is how I handled it, and I handled it so perfectly. I'm actually making this video in part because I've noticed that I do get some comments from people, and it's hard to gauge what age or what stage of life they're in, but I do get some comments on my YouTube channel, this YouTube channel, from people that say, you know, somebody said something to them about their body. Maybe somebody called them fat, or somebody told them they didn't look good, or they were trying to fit into an outfit and it wasn't quite fitting and they were feeling bad. I get those comments quite a bit and I try to respond, but I've gotten so many of them that I can't respond to everybody, but I don't want to not address the topic of, you know, people making comments about your body. And I think that some people might expect me to say, forget those people What do they know? It's your body. You go, girl. I think some people might expect me to say that, but when this happened to me, that's not what I did. I wasn't all female empowerment. I don't care what you think about my body. You know what I did? I went and I bought my first pair of workout shoes ever. That, again, this is to tell you how little I was thinking about my appearance. I didn't even really have workout shoes. I didn't have the money. So I saved up my coins, saved up my coins. I think my first pair of shoes, if I'm remembering correctly, and I could be totally off, I think they cost me 35 bucks, which was a lot of money. Low key, between you and me, I still think twice before I spend 35 bucks. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to lie. It is what it is. I bought these shoes and they were New Balance and they were bright neon lime green. They were bright. They were bright. And I bought those shoes and I started going to the gym. We had a gym on our campus and I started going there. It was free. And I didn't know anything about anything. And so I would just go on the treadmill and I would just walk. And yeah, I would just go to the gym and I started walking on the treadmill because of this comment that was made to me. And one day I was going to the gym and I ran into a boy. And he saw my shoes and he was like, wow, those are some nice shoes. I like your shoes. And I was like, listen, I'm going to the gym in these shoes. And if I'm going to be going to the gym, you better believe people are going to have to notice me that I'm going to the gym. I'm going to need an audience. I'm going to need people to see me that I'm going to the gym because I'm not going to the gym for nothing. I'm not going there to suffer for nothing. And it's kind of funny. I don't know why I said that, but he thought it was funny. And then we became friends. Again, to me, we were friends. I don't know what it was to him, but we were friends. And it was just a funny thing. Like, that was not my first time meeting him. I already knew him from before, and he just happened to see me going to the gym. And so that was how my very first experience of trying to have like some kind of a fitness weight loss journey. And it was triggered by a hurtful comment that somebody made to me. Now, as things go, when things are motivated by negative comments like that, it didn't really stick. I tried running for a bit. I dabbled in interval style running on the treadmill and it was all right, but it didn't really stick. And so I never really it didn't really go anywhere. Eventually I just kind of stopped. And I think what I learned in hindsight from that experience of somebody I love dearly, still love dearly, telling me that, oh, you're basically telling me I was getting fat, was I just learned that in life, people can say whatever they want to me. Like, literally, I cannot control anybody's voice box. They can literally say whatever they want to me. And it's up to me how I respond to that. It's totally up to me how I choose to respond to that. And I could choose to respond by cutting the person out of my life because they're negative. That's okay. If that's a boundary I want to set, I can respond by absorbing their comment, accepting it as truth, and trying to change myself because of what they said, which is what I did. And that's okay because it was just part of my journey. It was part of my life. Now it makes for a great story I get to tell here on YouTube. I could just choose to ignore them, let it bounce off of me. But at the end of the day, I think for me, I find that when somebody says something to me that actually hurts or gets to me or provokes me to action, there's usually a piece of what they're saying that is true. It was true that I was gaining weight. Did she have to say it like that? No, but it was the truth. And I don't know, I'm kind of loving the experience of being able to hear the truth even when it's harsh. Now, don't come for me and tell me don't come for me in the comments. I don't want to hear truth today, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow you can tell me some truths. So to just wrap this video up, if you've had people say, negative things to you or things that hurt your feelings about your body, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. Nobody has agency over somebody else's voice box. People do that. People do that. And if you have African aunties, oh, I'm not going to talk about the African aunties. Some of them are watching this video. So on that note, thank you for watching. Visit KobokoFitness.com, start your 10-day free trial, and see if my workouts are right for you.